Enjoy.
Do you feel tingles? Do you start to feel relaxed? Do you have a euphoric sense of presence? If any of these things are happening, then we're going to have to sign you up for the registry. Now listen, this doesn't mean that we're going to stalk you or we're going to try to run your life. We just need to know who has this special ability and who doesn't. Alright? So, let's see here. Let's do this.
Do you remember me? Good. Good. Have you been informed why you're here? Good guess. And you're right. It does deal with ASMR. Now, in our first meeting, I had some questions for you. And you knew that you weren't in any trouble. We just wanted to find out more about this ASMR. So now we'd like to do a follow-up. Okay? And again, you're in no trouble. The only thing that we ask for is honesty and transparency. Can you do that? Good. Good. Excellent. I should tell you, I've had a long day and I'm ready to get home, so I don't plan to keep this as long as it was last time. But that depends on you. Alright, so let's go through the questions. Oh, yeah. I go by Agent Wilson because Wilson is my middle name. My first name is Mike, but I prefer Agent Wilson. So, I don't have a twin. Alright, so from our last encounter, we've learned a few things about this ASMR. And initially, we were wondering if it was something supernatural. You know, this tingles. Is that my computer? You know what? I told my assistant to check on this hard drive. It better not mess up. Sorry about that. What was I saying? Yeah, so we thought it might be supernatural. the whole tingles thing. But we've come to find out that it's not supernatural at all. I know. You told us that. But we still had to investigate. We had to find out for ourselves. But we have seen that the tingles aspect is hit or miss for some people. That not everyone can relate to that sensation. Would you say that's still true from your experience? We also learned about, and I know that you told us about this, but we also learned about tingle immunity. You know when someone loses the tingles, right? So how often do you experience that? Or have you had tingle immunity before? So you had tingle immunity for about 3 months? That's a long time, isn't it? So did you still enjoy ASMR? For what purpose? Right. Yeah, that matches up with our findings. The community? What do you mean? Keep talking, I got you. I think we have someone who was researching that aspect about the community. I was pretty close knit. Yeah. Okay. I'll make sure that they follow up with that. Today? In here? How so? So it was this sound. This is one of the sounds. This. That gives you tingles. And what was the other sound? The pen. And my voice. Well, I do have a confession. I was hoping that would be the case. I guess I'm a believer now because I've experienced for myself. Yeah. About 6 or 7 months ago. Or maybe it was later. I can't remember, but it hit me too, so I get it. I know what ASMR is capable of, and I get it. It's valuable. It's definitely valuable. So, alright, let's keep going. So, in our studies, we've also come across, I guess you could say, a debate within the community concerning, let's see, what was it again? Okay, right. Traditional ASMR versus high quality ASMR. Are you familiar with that debate? Okay. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead. Right. Yeah, so, well, first of all, what side do you fall on? Either. Okay. I don't mind you asking. And for me, I am the same. Either. You know, I could be listening to someone who's doing ASMR on their cell phone, or they could be doing ASMR on a fancy camera or their computer. They might have just the audio to their camera or their cell phone, or they could have two microphones or a binaural microphone, or I don't know. It could be any of those things, and I can be triggered from so many different scenarios. It doesn't have to be this or that. If I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it, you know? So, I love it all. Yeah. Now you got me up here talking more than you. Alright, let's keep it going. Now, within ASMR, there are different ways that people can use their voice. So, are you drawn toward soft speaking or whispering? Or soft speaking with whispering? Or what? Like, what do you prefer? Okay. Really? Okay. Well, you know, you're not the only person we've interviewed. And some other people have said that too. It just depends on the person. And no, what I'm saying is the other people that we've interviewed, they had the same, answer that you did, that to them, it depended on the person that they were listening to, whether they liked soft speaking or if they like whispering. Right, exactly. Okay, so I guess you want me to answer each question after you do. All right. I'm the same, really. It depends. But I think I'm more so drawn towards soft speaking. You know, kind of like that place where the voice is soft, like just above a whisper, but not, too loud. And it doesn't matter if it's a man or woman or whatever. I just kind of like that. But I do like whispering too, though. Okay. So tell me your perception or your take on unintentional ASMR. Are you familiar with it? Okay. And how often do you experience unintentional ASMR? That's frequent. Wow. No, I don't, to be honest. I really only experience ASMR. Sorry, my leg is just some new jeans. I really only experience ASMR from videos. I don't really get it in like real life. So I guess I'm not on that level yet. Well, who or what is an example of you experiencing unintentional ASMR? Oh, really? I can see that. So does the janitor know? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, I guess that would be kind of weird. I mean, yeah, that would be kind of weird. So never mind. Now you're not just nice to the janitor because they jiggle their keys and you get ASMR, are you? Alright, good. Just making sure. Just be nice to be nice. No judgment, no judgment. Alright, we're almost done. So, they wanted me to ask you. Oh, we're gonna do this one. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. They'd like to know, or we'd like to know, role plays versus sound assortments. What do you gravitate toward? Okay. This is where we differ. Yeah. I love role plays. Yeah, that's my favorite. I do like sound assortments, but there's just something about the interaction with the role play that really pulls me in. So, yeah, that's what I like. Who's your favorite ASMR artist that does sound assortments? Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah. They're really good. Really dope. Okay. Okay. Two more things. So, I'm sure, or maybe not, I don't know, but there have been these. Well, let me back up. ASMR has gone mainstream. Yeah, like we're starting to see videos from different celebrities doing ASMR. We've seen it on TV, all of that. So, how do you feel about it going in the direction of mainstream? Because it started off with such an intimate community, but now a lot of people are starting to recognize it. What do you think about that? Okay. Okay. I can see that. Right. Well, even for myself, when I first interviewed you and I was still learning about it, it seemed a little odd to me until I experienced it. And I just think that in society, with many people, the lack of understanding is treated different ways. Some people make fun of it, some people will shy away from it, some people will go towards it and want to find out more. And not everything is for everyone. Yeah, so, but I think overall, ASMR has a good perception, or put it this way, based off our studies, millions of people embrace ASMR. So, yeah. Yes, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. At least for people like us. All right. Last thing. Now, I don't know how much you can speak on this, but let's see. What would you say to people who want to be introduced to ASMR and then they want to become ASMR content creators. What would you tell them? Okay, watch. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, so watch many ASMR videos to see what they like. Okay. What else? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, having fun is important. Well, let me ask you this, and you may. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead. I was just about to ask. The equipment, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Yeah. Nice. Well, I'll say this. Those points that you shared from our other interviews, they intersect. You know, that's some of these things are the same things that other people were mentioning. I can't tell you that, but quite a few. Like I said, ASMR is growing, so you know we've been able to interview a good demographic, and we've been able to just pull together a lot of information. What do you mean? You know, I think this is what I think. And I have to distinguish that because there could be others in the department who feel otherwise. But I think they're going to close this investigation. I mean, there's no harm here. There's goodness, there's peace, there's a community, there's healing, there's, I don't know, there's good sleep. You know, there's so many things that people are experiencing by engaging ASMR. So why try to fight that? To each his or her own, you know. If you enjoy it, then embrace it. And if you don't, then that's fine. There's no law that enforces people to watch ASMR videos. So, you know, just let people live and do their thing. Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, once I turn in my report, and I think I do have some good influence in the department, but once I turn in my report, I think they're gonna go ahead and just close the investigation, and you probably won't see me again. Well, maybe you'll see me out somewhere, but you know what I mean. I won't be having you in here. Yeah. Cool. All right. That is it. So, is there anything else that you would want us to know that we can put in our report, just in case this is the last time? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that's a nice sentiment. All right. Well, again, thank you for your cooperation. And like I said, I am a fellow ASMR watcher, viewer too. So I get it. And I'm glad that, you know, this process was able to unfold. And so I just think that it's going to keep growing and people are going to continue to embrace it for many different reasons, you know, to sleep, to relax, to get tingles, to be entertained. And so I guess you could say that you were kind of there from the beginning-ish. No, well, I wasn't. So I was definitely a skeptic at first, but I'm convinced now. Yeah. so much for helping. And I'm just gonna let you go. I gotta just finish up a couple things. And then I guess I'll see you around maybe. But if not, you know, keep the ASMR dream alive. I'll do the same. Alright, you have a good day.